See, the thing about Moser, it's one of the only brands that doesn't put the brand on the dial. The dial is the brand. This is Edward, the CEO, right here. I mean, this is a very unique situation because you do manage this with your brother. But that's true.
I think there are not many left where you have actually people, families from the watch industry running their own businesses.
Very hard to do that sometimes.
Yeah.
But it has worked out for you. You know, in collecting, I always say, if you're buying an incremental watch for your collection, what's different about that piece versus all the other watches? So you're looking for dials at the end of the day. Moser is unique because you can tell a Moser 20 yards away. It just says Moser, even though it doesn't say Moser. It's just the way the dial was designed, and I think that's what you've done so successfully. This year, it's crazy colors. Give us the vision for what you did here, because, I mean, this is absolutely nuts.
I mean, it's strange in the watch industry that everybody put a logo on the die, which is kind of, as you said, one of the most beautiful parts. Everybody, but at the same time, what other luxury product or art piece has brand written in the middle? I think it's a pity that something so crafted, so beautiful, has to see a brand on it, has to see like Swiss made, and sometimes even like it says how deep you can dive with it. Frankly, that shouldn't be on the instruction manual. It shouldn't be on the dive. That's our philosophy. We see every single watch as a piece of art. We want to drop something that tells a little bit of our past right now and which wood we are, what's inspiring to us. And this year it's the pop era. So pop art. We wanted to play with natural stones, which is something we started exploring a few years ago. And rather than playing with normal stones as the others, we said, how do we combine crazy colors, vibrant colors, to make a statement, and not just on one model, on multiple models.
In 3 iterations. This obviously is not a tourbillon, but it's a very simple dial in the classic Moser look, no question about it. This is a stone piece.
So yeah, it's a lapis lazuli with chrysoprase lemon. So lapis lazuli comes from Afghanistan, chrysoprase from South Africa. We combine it with the vice versa. You have the opposite version available as well, limited to 28 pieces in steel, 38 millimeters. Beautiful combination of the dark blue from the lapis lazuli and the yellow of the lemon chrysoprase.
Price point?
Around $35,000.
Yeah. So this is actually very beautiful.
This is beautiful.
And, you know, again, a very unique piece, and it screams Moser. I mean,
I think it screams with the minimalism, no indexes, no logo. Yeah. The shape of the case, the hands, that's very Moser.
Gorgeous. Absolutely gorgeous. And you've done that across an array of different stones.
Exactly, different colors. You have like next to that, you have coral. Coral is very not used that often, but I wanted a vibrant orange. I tried many different colors different stones to get the orange.
In a way, these are piece uniques because each one is sliced.
And it's like this extremely thin. We break a lot, and every single one is different. I think one piece where you see a lot of contrast is for example on the Puma jade with opal.
Yeah,
you see how
a tourbillon.
That's a tourbillon. We also have the small second version here. You see how much elements there are in the stones. With the lapis lazuli, you can have a lot more period as well. So every dial is very, very different from one another.
You also did something completely unique this year, and I mean this is a piece unique minute repeater. Its price point is going to be over $300,000.
That's right.
And it's the only one.
This is the only one with this combination. So here we have with the lapis lazuli stone. Again, it's part of the pop collection. We make for each combination of stones one unique piece. So we have the lapis lazuli gold. It's rose gold, 40 millimeter minute repeater, unique. We have a coral one, we have a turquoise one, we have a chrysoprase lemon one, we have a jade one, and an opal.
So you've only made 6.
6 on them, yeah.
Okay, so piece unique. I mean, obviously an investment, but classic Moser tourbillon in a repeater. There's a lot of complications in here. Beautiful back.
Yeah, very complicated movements made. We actually produce the minute repeater months, so it takes a few months for us to get all of those onto the market.
That's surprising.
Lucky enough to have one here.
It is beautiful. So you're also expanding operations a little bit. You're talking about new boutiques and new boutiques. Just Canada, you're opening up. Has it been announced yet?
I'm not sure we announced everything yet, but I'm happy to share that we will be opening a boutique in Vancouver. We have a few places around Moser Cie, Toronto as well. We're going to have not our own boutique, but we
4th largest city in North America. huge base of collectors, and
it's true. This is true. And, we always had a small presence in Canada with hardcore fans and happy to expand and be more present there with our products. There's definitely good appetite for crazy products like ours, something edgy. You were referring there to the enamel dials, the beautiful dials that will recognize our movements. It's definitely a lot of connoisseurs that appreciate what we do.
Mr. Wonderful here. No one needs a watch, but everybody wants one. Why? Because it marks a moment of time in your life. A graduation, a marriage, a successful moment in your career. It's like art. Many watches appreciate in value over time, and that's where the problems start. You might think your watch is covered by your home insurance policy, but in many cases, that is simply not true, especially if you're looking for replacement value if your watch is lost or stolen. That's why I created WonderCare. Want to learn more about insuring your watch? Go to WonderCare.com.
Now, this is a bit of a move away from the more traditional Swiss watchmaking. This is far more art.
It is. I mean, not everything we do is like this. Again, we are
quite a collection.
Competing with.
This is a big commitment. This is
we see it more as a draw. This is a big fair. There are 60 brands. You're competing with Rolex, Patek for a share of voice. You need to stand out. So we don't launch the most commercial things. We want something that is a statement of who we are. What's our mindset? What's our creativity? What are we exploring at the moment? Test the market. You're still talking about those miniature pieces. We make 6 miniature pieces. I thought, okay, we're going to sell them over the fair. Pretty confident. They were sold in the first morning. So people want things like this. They want the exceptional. They want the craftsmanship. They want the unique. We are a niche brand.
Well, like a niche. Are you, or have you expanded beyond the independent? Because you have a heritage of supplying very complex portions of a caliber to other brands.
That's with the escapement. We specialize in escapement and supply many of our peers. The MBNF of this world. It shows that even bigger brands.
That's not really the role of an independent, so to speak.
It is. We're an independent family, and we love, respect independence. And if we can contribute to making them sustainable, because it's difficult to source those elements. So in a way, we are supporting them by supplying them with something that probably nobody else would supply them as.
And I'm trying to pair something with my original Moser, because I wear 2 pieces now. So the challenge is what's going to pair with this?
It has to pair with red.
Well, it's going to have a red band for sure.
That's for sure.
That's never a debate. But this is such a classic, and I'm kind of saying
actually, opposite. That was our era before, which was about Banta Black. It's like a black hole on the.
It's still a legendary one,
and we continue to do that. Again, if you look at our collection, this is a core product.
Yes,
and here it's a firework of colors. But if you look at what we're launching for the rest of the year, they are more classical. Mosers, again, this is a strong statement, but it's not everything we do. A few years ago, we used to do unique pieces, like we made a watch out of cheese to talk about the Swiss made. We did a watch that looked like the Apple Watch to talk about connected watches. We did like statement watches, which were more symbolic. Now, as we mature as a brand, we want to express ourselves and our respect to craftsmanship in a very modern way through those kind of jobs. Here, natural stone is a very ancient way of creating.
So your dealers and your
doing
doors,
it modern.
Are the doors going to get these watches, or people can be able to buy them?
They're not going to get a lot, but they're all getting a few.
Yeah, well, that's pretty smart. People get their watch information many different ways now, including social media views or and what are people wearing, where are they wearing it, when are they wearing it, matters. I think these will do very, very well because they're outrageous.
Yeah, they are. And it don't have to please everybody. We make less than 4,000 watches a year. There's going to be 100 of those all together. It's nothing. And again, not everybody has to.
I'm really torn between 2 pieces here. It's debatable. Okay. Remember, I'm pairing. And so I'm trying to find one to pair.
Maybe we can find a red store.
I was thinking that I don't know. You don't have it here, but I mean, I'm looking.
We play with so many stones.
Yeah.
We have a beautiful black jade also.
Where is it?
It's not here because I'm writing it down.
That would maybe pair with this the best. So I would be the buyer of that piece.
Maybe. Offline, I showed to you. Wow. It's a piece that didn't make the cut because it was not pop enough in the sense of what we see here. But black jade is an interesting story.
But don't you think it would pair with this?
Let's see.
Why don't you bring that?
I'm going to bring it. Do you have a few minutes?
Yes, that's why we're here. Let's see this piece. This is how we're discovering together what's next.
I'm going to get so many requests on this one.
Bring it. Let's see what happens. You know, this is why I do shows, because there's always a piece that's not on the table that could be the piece that you want. You got to talk to the CEO, ask about it, explore the idea. Now he knows the challenge. This is a classic Moser, and I'm trying to marry it with another statement dial. And then we find out a black jade dial. That's the whole idea. Let's see what this thing looks like. Now I'm excited. This could be very, very cool.
So yeah, so this is black jade with dual matte jade.
Yep.
Combination.
Wow.
So these ones we didn't make the cut because they were a little bit less pop than the others, but I think it works it's very nicely. I don't know if a red strap is part of it, but
I don't know why not. It's black and red. What's wrong with black and red? All right, guys. This is it. I'm buying this piece.
Only 2 were made.
Yeah.
So now I'm going to get hundreds of requests.
Well, but you know, think about it, everybody. This is going to pair so beautifully with this. It makes total sense. Black jade, come on, that's fantastic.
And black jade is an interesting story also from a philosophical standpoint. It's good health, wealth, but it's also, so it's faux jade. It is beautiful.
It is beautiful. Done a masterpiece here. But this is going to be great. The Tourbillon's nice too. This is striking.
This is very
clean.
So you have a 2D.
I have one, yeah, but yeah. Is this a 37?
So yeah. 40, size with embossed house.
Yeah. The best piece you ride.
You need to have some secrets.
No, I know, but I mean, it's, for me, it's the most beautiful of the collection. It's fantastic. Well, thank you very much. It's kind of important to get it out there even earlier for the leaks.
Yeah.
Because people know when they see it, but then he came by and looked at it, they were even better in person.
And Colin was to take pictures out. And we didn't do a good job to explain that these were actually not natural stones. Some people said they were painted tiles.
They look painted until you see it.
Then you see all the details.
The details, yeah.
It's nice to have like a second wave of reading.
No, I know, but this could never be. In person, you actually see the gradient of the stone itself that you can't see in the live digital image. I've been looking and waiting, and then you came with something absolutely spectacular. Congratulations. It was a great vision.
Thank you.
Very good vision. And the new piece, fantastic.